Veneer, Baptist Church of Queen, Maryland. The question from our memory box today is, does God plan trouble for us? Does God plan trouble for us? It's a fascinating verse, Jeremiah 29:11 through 13. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. You will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I've been deeply encouraged by this verse, not only because of the beauty of what it says, but because of the context of when, how, and to whom this was given. God had brought the nation of Israel out of slavery in Egypt, brought them into the land that he gave them. But as he gave them the land through Moses and Joshua, he said very, very clearly, this land and your being in the land is directly connected to a covenant with me as your God. You obey and follow me, I bless you in the land. You disobey me, you throw me aside, I will remove you from the land. So in Jeremiah's time, Nebuchadnezzar had come and taken. They'd taken the king, they'd taken all the artisans, they'd taken all the royal peoples, they had exiled them, they deported them to Babylon. There's going to be one more exile at least where Jerusalem is completely destroyed. Jeremiah is carried off. But at this point in time, the prophet Jeremiah is writing a letter to those who've already been deported to Babylon. Does God care anymore? When I see the trials my life is facing and what I am going through, does God care? Is there any hope? Why bother? And it is to those people who feel like God has abandoned us that God says, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. I checked the Hebrew. What do you mean prosper? It is the word shalom, the word that denotes the full roundedness of health and well-being. That is God's plan for all who look to and trust in him. His idea is for our growth, our hope, our future. But he wants a relationship that goes both ways. He wants us to call on him, which means to seek him with all your heart, to give him all your heart, to come and pray to him. When you and I find ourselves that God is everything we need, the ultimate thing we need, and we need him now and we need him seriously, that is exactly where God wants us to be, where we understand just how needy we are and how he has everything that will make our life complete. Don't ever worry about how long it may take, where you are seeking and seeking and seeking the Lord, and you don't feel like you're getting much response. You may feel like your prayers are just bouncing off the ceiling and not getting through. God's promise is eternal, absolutely sure, never failing. How did he say it right at the end of the memory verse? You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. So if you're seeking the Lord and you don't feel you're getting through, just keep at it. Cling to him. Pour out your heart to him. And he's promised, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper, not to harm, plans to give you hope and a future. May that deeply encourage your heart today.